यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णः यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिर्ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्मम। अन्नाद् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्याद् अन्नसम्भवः यज्ञाद् भवति पर्जन्यो यज्ञः कर्मसम्भवः। कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवम् तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम्। Lord Krishna is teaching his disciple Arjuna about a great cycle, chakra. All the creatures are born and dependent upon the food, and the food can be gained by rains, through rains. And the rain occurs through sacrifices, and the sacrifice or yajna can be performed through our karma duty. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. All the karmas we have to do emerge from Brahma Almighty. He has to show us the way we have to do our karmas and the karmas we have to do. And that Brahma, Almighty Lord, is known only through Vedas or scriptures. Therefore, the omniscient Brahma is kept, is hidden in yajna. That means he can be pleased by doing our duties. It can also be remembered here that in Kannada it is said, Kayakave Kailasa. We know Lord Shiva lives in Kailasa and Lord Vishnu in Vaikuntha. But we can see the Kailasa and Vaikuntha. We can reach the Kailasa or Vaikuntha or the final abode only through our Kayaka. Kayaka is our duty. By doing our Kayaka, our duty, we can please the Almighty, who can be called as Shiva and Vishnu as well. And that Lord bestows us the final liberation or moksha. एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रं नानुवर्तयति हयः अघायुरिन्द्रियारामः मोघं पार्थ सजीवते. This is a great cycle of life. He who doesn't do his duty and consequently will not continue, will not make possible the rotation of this wheel, lives in vain. His life is useless. His life achieves nothing but sin, papa. He is always interested in materialistic pleasures and lives his life satisfying the sensual organs. यस्त्वात्मरतिरेव स्याद् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते. The seeker who has attained, who has gained the God and self realization remains in a state of bliss. He will remain self satisfied, Atma Tripta. So he will have nothing to do. He will have to do no duty, no deed prescribed in the scriptures. Here the word Atma means self and the Lord Almighty. A seeker who has gained the realization of Paramatma will remain in the bliss given by Atma, that is Paramatma. Atmanyeva cha santushtaha. He will always be immersed in the Lord Almighty. He no longer wishes for any type of material thing and remains satisfied on account of God's grace with whatever is given by the God. In that condition, he has nothing to do. नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृतेनेह कश्चन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः. For him, there is nothing which can be gained by doing karmas, nor there will be any harm for him if he doesn't do his duties. He has nothing to gain from any living or non-living thing in this universe. This is the state of a great man, but all other ordinary people have to do their duties. तस्माद् असक्तः सततं कार्यं कर्म समाचर असक्तो ह्याचरन् कर्म परमाप्नोति पूरुषः. So, you must do your duties always without putting out any demand for any type of reward or phala. The one who performs his duties, one's duties like this, definitely will one day reach the Supreme Being, Param Brahma. कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम् आस्थिता जनकादयः लोकसंग्रहमेवापि संपश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि. There were some kings who used to perform their duties and reach the moksha, salvation. Janaka is one among them. Here, the word Janaka does not necessarily suggest the father of Sita. All the kings who were born in Janaka dynasty are called Janaka. Mahabharata gives a great picture about this Janaka. He was a king philosopher. He used to hold spiritual discourses with knowledgeable men and used to do his administrative works dedicatedly. It is known to all of us from Mahabharata that all the kings like Janaka were householders. They were grihasthas and they were karma yogins. they used to do their karma, and through their karma duty, they definitely got success, or that success is the liberation from this material life. It is said in Shastras, the Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Karma Yoga. The heavens, devas, are considered Bhakti yogins. The heavens, devas, can grasp the greatness of Lord with their internal inbuilt capacity, even without studying the scriptures, and they can find out the greatness of Lord in those Shastras whenever they study the Shastras. So, with their inbuilt capacity, they first grasp the greatness of Lord, and studying is secondary, studying the scriptures is secondary for them. But the Jnana Yogins, Sanaka and other sages, are named Jnana Yogins because they know they study the Shastras, Shadanga Veda. Anganusari Vedartham Jnatva Tadanusarataha. They first study the scriptures, Vedas, Puranas, and all other scriptures. And there, only after studying, they can grasp the greatness of Lord. So they are Jnana Yogins. We, the human beings, are considered as Karma Yogins. Karmani Shastrato Jnatva Tatpradhanyanusarataha. We have to know what is our duty only through Shastras, and keeping the karma as the main base of our achievement, we have to pursue our way of attaining knowledge and liberation. So, Janaka and other kings also were considered karma yogins, and they did achieve their liberation. In this way, Arjuna, you too have to do your karmas, because you have to be a model to this entire world. You must perform your duties to set an example to the laymen around you. In this shloka, the word samsiddhi means enlightenment or the final liberation. Janaka, Arjuna, and all other karma yogins can attain samsiddhi, the enlightenment or liberation through karma. This is the opinion and suggestion of Lord Krishna. Idyad acharati shrestha tatyadevetaro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokastad anuvartate. Ordinary people do whatever a great man does. They follow the way a great man goes, and they follow the scriptures a great man considers as proof. The laymen themselves will not be able to know their way, and they will be able to find out the scriptures, Shastras, only if the scriptures are shown as proofs by great people. न मे पार्थास्ति कर्तव्यं त्रिषु लोकेषु किंचन नानवाप्तम अवाप्तव्यम वर्त एव च कर्मणि. O Lord, O Arjuna, I have nothing to do in this world or in the three worlds. There is nothing which I have to get through my duties. There is nothing which now I have not got, but I am engaged in my work. यदि ह्ययं न वर्तेयं जातु कर्मण्यतन्द्रितः मम वर्त्मानो वर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः. O Arjuna, if I am not engaged, if I remain unengaged in work, all the people would have followed me, definitely will follow me, follow my path. So it is the duty of all the great men, including me, to shun our laziness and do our duty. If we don't do our duty, the people around us will definitely follow us. उत्सीदेयुरिमे लोकाः न कुर्यां कर्म चेदहम् संकरस्य च कर्ता स्याम् उपहन्यामिमाः प्रजाः. If I cease to work, if I stop my duties, if I stop doing my duties, the entire mankind or all the beings of this universe would sink in a great difficulty or confusion. If I remain lazy and don't do my duties, that will cause a disorder in this world or a chaotic situation, and all the people of this world, all the beings of this universe will definitely perish. सक्ताः कर्मण्य विद्वांसो यथा कुर्वन्ति भारत कुर्याद् विद्वांस तथा सक्तः चिकीर्षुः लोकसंग्रहम्. So it is the duty of a great man to do his duties and set an example for the layman. The laymen, ignorant people, do their duties with attachment, with a demand for the works they do. But this is the difference between a layman and a knowledgeable man. The knowledgeable man, great man, does his duties without any attachment, without any demand for the rewards, what he does. So, both a jnani and ajnani, a knowledgeable man and ignorant people, do their duties, have to do their duties. The only and most important difference between them is the knowledgeable man does not suffer from any attachment, and the ignorant people always are deeply attached to what they do, and they are in demand for their duties. Not only that, the knowledgeable man is not at all attached to the people around us, in his family, in his society, and all around him. On the contrary, the ignorant people are emotionally and mentally attached to all the people who they live with. whatever it is, whatever the difference may be there, the knowledgeable man has to do his duty and show the way of doing duties to the people around him. Let the laymen do their duties first, no matter whether they demand or don't demand the rewards for their duties. First, let them do their duties. Gradually, they will know how to remain unattached, how to remain detached from the worldly bonds, and how to do the duties without any demand for reward. And those laymen too, finally reach the stage what a great man has already reached. न बुद्धिभेदं जनयेद अज्ञानां कर्मसंगिनां जोषयेत् सर्वकर्माणि विद्वान् युक्तः समाचरन्. The ignorant people are always engaged, immersed in doing their karmas, no matter whether they are doing their duties perfectly or imperfectly. But let them do their duties. The knowledgeable man should not cause any confusion in the minds of those ignorant people. Knowledge is far better than the karma, but the ignorant people, ordinary people, cannot understand the importance of knowledge. Let them do their duties, however, whatever they can do. With an intention of setting an example to those ignorant people, the knowledgeable man should perform all the prescribed duties with a fixed mind in Almighty. So, it is the duty of a knowledgeable man to do his duties himself and teach and direct the laymen to do their prescribed duties and get the duties done. So, in this way, both a knowledgeable man and an ignorant man will hit their goal. Let us see what Krishna has to teach next in our next coming episode.